Hello, lovely human beings. Today we make vegetable broth for €0, only with vegetable waste that we would otherwise throw in the compost bin. Leaves of cauliflower, broccoli and so on are extremely nutritious. The question is, why don't we use them more? We pay for it, so we better use everything the plant owns. Double yield for the same price. Here in my freezer, it's full of vegetable scraps. Little by little, when I cook, I cut off the leaves and unused foliage and freeze it until I have enough to make my broth. Let's see what I've collected in the last few weeks. I see some beetroot leaves here, and I even froze the leek roots, along with radish leaf here. I also see carrot greens and probably some parsley. Sometimes I save the heart of the lettuce. Sometimes cut off carrot tops or skin, the hard parts of the kale. You can use anything, really. They all go in the pot. And let's see what the second Tupperware contains. Pure carrot foliage. When you buy your carrots, half of the vegetable is waste product, so to speak. If we get usage out of that waste, we win 50% more vegetable. And finally, celery leaf. With my daily celery juice, I always have some leaves that cannot be juiced. So that goes into the freezer every day. And these are radish leaves. Also 50% of purchased radishes or the foliage, and is supposed to be thrown away. Vegetable waste here becomes vegetable gain. 2 for the price of 1. Radish greens are also amazing for pesto. The pot is completely full, and then the fresh cauliflower leaves go on top. And now we top it up with water until everything is covered. Bring to a boil, and of course add a lid on the cooking pot to save energy. In the meantime, we have some time to look at my fresh sprouts. I made this sprouter myself in ceramics. It's so easy to use. And mung beans are very easy to sprout. Just let them soak in water overnight. And then you spray them twice a day with water. You see that some are already breaking open, and this is day 1. So in 3 to 4 days, I will be able to eat them. And now I have some time left to clean the open shelving, because that always catches a lot of dust and quickly becomes chaotic. So I use this time wisely. The broth we are making is mainly to make my seitan. Seitan is a vegetarian product made of wheat gluten. You can make really nice meaty dishes with it. So the gluten de trigo, or wheat gluten here, we are going to need quickly for this delicacy. I'll show you how I do that in one of the next videos. So I cleaned and the broth is boiling. Once the brew has boiled, I put it on a low heat. Here I add the salt to taste. I let it simmer on a low heat for an hour or so. We really want to get everything out of it for the taste. Now we have some time to enjoy a nice cup of coffee with a nice book. Don't forget to take time for yourself, even while working on daily tasks. Put on some nice music and dance or sing. Sit down and take a rest. Whatever you need to get in touch with yourself. You are the most important person in your life, so treat yourself that way. When everything is well cooked, let it all cool down a bit before freezing everything in jars or Tupperwares. After draining all the broth, I squeeze out the leftover vegetables completely until we are left with a dry waste product. We want all the vegetable juice and nutrients. It's always a nice feeling to put your hands in the food and work it. This is really getting in touch with your food. All vegetable residues preferably go into the compost bin so that nothing is wasted. And then our vegetable broth goes back into the freezer, ready to be used in a delicious meal of the yet unknown future. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.